And we are
We're
live.
live. It is Thursday night,
Welcome to Bonding Over Bourbon. I am
and
Chris.
I'm Kat.
And today we're cracking open some bottles.
We're cracking open some good bottles.
Yeah. We have a little bit of a nice selection. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're also giving away some bottles too.
Well, not bottles.
Well, not whole bottles, but we're giving away some samples of what we're trying tonight.
Yeah. Some of these we've had in the past. Some of these we've had different versions of, and some of these we've never had before. So we're excited to see what these taste like and
Yeah.
see if we can find some winners tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. Chris, what's been going on? What's happening?
Too much. Too much has been going on. We have been working like crazy in between our demanding normal jobs and this. This is basically an entire another job by itself.
Yeah. It's I think it's slowing down, at least for December. And the holidays.
Jobs are what we're doing for the channel.
Yes, correct.
I don't know about that. With allocation season gone, there's not going to be as much stuff that we need to worry about.
My wallet needs a break.
Yeah, there's still a couple more things that are trickling down that are going to be nerve-wracking if we don't get them. But it's been a good month.
Yeah.
So far. So far we have Night Method. Happy to see you in here.
Hi, Night Method.
Thanks about the Tanager. We are super happy to have it.
It's so good.
Yeah, we honestly were kind of surprised that we were able to get it like not only ahead of time,
but with like little ease.
Yeah. Well, relative ease. A lot of ease.
A lot of ease. Sorry, a little effort, a lot of ease.
Yeah. It's honestly one of our favorite pours of the year so far. I know it's still pretty fresh, so that we'll have to kind of compare it to a few other things to see how that stacks up with our 5 to 10 end of year picks. So far,
need to do that.
Yeah. So far, we've had 10 as like the number one comment that we get, where they're like, "Do 10, do 10."
10 is a lot. I feel like, and the year is such a long time to think about like all the different pours we've had, all the different bottles we've gotten.
It's hard to keep up with everything that we've
Yeah.
gotten this month.
Well, and like it's hard to keep up with it. We have to go through our inventory and remember everything. Top of mind, I have a few bottles that I know.
Well, but that's what I'm saying.
Out.
It's hard to remember everything. So to begin to catalog everything that we just got this year is kind of impossible.
But also things that we've murdered. Sorry, unalived.
Let's not use the M word. Unless you're talking about stand-up comedy and going on stage.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, so there's going to be really hard work ahead trying to figure that out. But I think we're filming that this weekend.
Yeah, this week. So we really have to think about it.
Yeah. We got Dustin Pocek in the chat.
Hey, Dustin.
Good to see you, Dustin. Everybody that's in here, let us know what you're drinking tonight.
It is Thursday night. Is Thursday night like a big, I guess every night is a big drinking night for us? That sounds really bad.
Potentially every night is a big drinking night.
Not every night we like go super hard, but like
you're talking about like Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday is definitely like
that is the long story short version.
Let me finish.
Which is what I deal with in this house.
Let me finish. Now I have the giggles. Thanks, Chris.
Doesn't take much.
I was gonna say, like, is Thursday a big drinking day for people?
Yes.
Like, I always feel when I was in my 20s and I would go out on Thursdays, the next day when I had to go in the office, I felt like dying the whole time. And now I'm so glad I work from home where I can just be like, I'm dying, but I get to lay down on my couch.
I don't know about you guys, but every time I have to go to work on Friday, I feel like I'm dying anyway. I feel like I'm always just like, can I just like leave? Can I just leave early? Can I just do like the least amount of work possible? I just want my weekend. But I don't really have that option anymore because I work the restaurant industry. So my Fridays are really like my Mondays now.
Yeah.
Or well, maybe a Tuesday.
Tuesday is your Monday.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the logistics.
And your Wednesday
a restaurant
is
weekend.
a Thursday.
All right, I'm gonna skip right past this. Four Roses OESO, very nice. We haven't had one of those in
I
quite
know.
some time.
It's been a minute.
Eagle Rare scored a bottle in Nashville this weekend.
Ooh.
Very nice. Happy to see you in the chat here, Bat77.
I think
So
I was watching Little Old Fashioned. He also got some Eagle Rares. So maybe there was a big drop.
yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know what it's like for other states, but we're definitely a little spoiled here. We have what we call like a tater salad, where they'll just be like Weller Special Reserve, Eagle Rare, Blanton's, and then sometimes it's like E.H. Taylor Small Batch. That's kind of the buzzword that we use for everything now, is like your basic tater salad.
Tater salad.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch sorry.
Wow.
What's the stand-up comedian's name? Ron White?
Yeah, tater salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. I don't think that's where it originally comes from, but that I remember watching that as like
That term.
a teenager. Yeah. And
I knew it.
jealous.
I knew you union guys were up to something. Well,
I also get paid for being hungover. So.
I'm assuming that you're in a union. I'm sorry, but I've always wondered, like, why are these guys just hanging around and then all of a sudden everything gets done? Like the second that the cold starts to creep in, like everything is put up in like a week.
Yeah.
When it was sitting as like a lot for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like most of my work gets done probably like late July to like late fall. And then after that, it's like, all right, I have 2 projects and it's taking me 6 years to finish.
Depending on what restaurant I'm in, my busy season is either like 3 months or 9 months.
Yeah.
So my current job, the busy season is winter time. So I'm going to be busy for a long time in Chicago. It's a love-hate thing. But all right, so we have a little bit of news. I know that we just had a barrel pick out recently, but we do have a new barrel pick on the horizon. So this one is another local-only pickup. Unfortunately, for those of you that live in other states, we are working on fixing that going forward. We're going to basically sell everything through our bottle shop and just like obtain all of the allocation for the bottles inside the barrel. This is going to be up north. So if you're near the Wisconsin border, this will be right in your backyard. And it is Snap. So this is going to be another Green River pick. I can't remember the exact specs on it.
We have it
Actually
down
I have
there.
it right over there.
Yeah, it's a single barrel. And it's going to be at Sunnyside Liquor and Wine.
Sunnyside Liquor. So this tag doesn't have a lot of information, but I can probably just dig for it. Kat, can you talk to the people and read through the chat while I do this?
Yeah. Can I get the clicker?
The clicker, yes.
The clicker. I feel like most people say that for remotes. Let me go back.
That is accurate.
I saw Harry in here. There he is. What's up, Harry? Ooh, we just got the Nashville Barrel Honey Finish. It's so good.
What? No, not Nashville.
Or sorry, not Nashville. We got
Blue
Note.
Note.
Same.
Definitely not.
Yeah, similar. Sorry, I've been at the office all day, so my brain is potatoes. Clearing. Oh, floor whiskey.
What floor whiskey are you drinking?
Yeah, what's happening down
Went
there?
back to Heaven Hill. Which one? The bonded? Or are we talking like you have the 18-year or the 17-year on your floor whiskey?
We have a few bottles that are floor whiskey that I feel like I've just been ignoring.
They're really box whiskey. We have a box on the floor.
Yeah.
That just has a bunch of stuff on it.
And we're just like, one day we'll go through this. This will be fun.
I can't get the exact specs. So
Benchmark 8 Old Fashioned Nums.
If I remember correctly, this is like a 6-year Green River. So the pick is going to have a mash bill of, I probably shouldn't put this away.
Oops.
Sorry, guys. Lot of stuff going on today. 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% barley. So it's going to be a little spicy, but we called it Snap because it has some of those ginger spice notes to it.
Yeah.
So you're going to get like, I mean, we got like a ginger spice cake. We got what, like a little bit of citrus.
Hmm.
It
It's
kind of
been a while, but
it kind of reminded us of like gingerbread cookies minus all like the sugary frosting,
yeah.
and it should be coming out sometime next week, knock on wood. We're still waiting to hear back from the store that's going to be releasing it, which is Fox Lake Liquors. Sunnyside Liquors in Fox Lake. They are waiting to receive the shipment. As soon as we have the word, we're going to send it all out to you. It's going to be $59.99, so a pretty good price for 124 proof 6-year whiskey.
Among one of the first Green River picks in Chicago
Yeah,
or in Illinois.
there's only a handful of them. I can't remember what places have Green River picks already. And we didn't necessarily want to go from like a Green River outsourced distillate with the Jepsons to another one, but to be among the first to do this for the Green River pick, we're like, why not? It seems like a good idea. We love Green River's juice anyway, so more news on that to come. But we're excited.
Yeah,
we tried it. We love it. We think if you're into like holiday spices, this is definitely going to be something for you as well.
yeah, perfect to crack open for Christmas.
Yeah. Did you go through all of these?
I did not. That's where I
Slightly
stopped.
Toasted Advent Calendar, Jacob's Pardon. Ooh, that's one that we wanted to try when we were at Gold Eagle, but we passed on it.
Yeah,
I think we had like 3 or 4 other samples before we left.
yeah. Before we go into comments, should we crack open one of these bottles?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. I'm gonna do this one because I really want to try it.
Welcome Sawdust and Coffee. Went to Gold Eagle today. Rare Character Gold Pick. Yeah, I heard it's honestly really good. EJ Curly we haven't tried yet. We've heard it's pretty decent.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Is that the Four Roses single barrel? Are you talking about like the highest rye? Those are pretty up there. Love Green River, absolutely. And Harry, we're always happy to see you in the chat.
I'm super excited about your pick, Harry. It sounds awesome. The Old Bones.
Oh yeah. Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond. All right, that's a good choice. I mean, we always have it on hand. Got it right here.
We got it last month.
Yeah.
In one of the cute gift sets too. It came with a nice Glencairn.
Yeah. Hi Lou. Happy to see you. You're one of our longtime subscribers, so we're always glad to see you in the chat.
Hi, Lou.
How's it going, WV Bourbon Guy?
Cheers.
Let us know what you're drinking in the chat. And John J. Bowman Single Barrel and Weller Special Reserve. Very nice. Those are some good finds. So I guess I should put this banner up here since we are doing a giveaway. So we're going to be giving away a sample of Michter's 10 Rye and Still Austin Blue Corn, the 5-year Bottled in Bond edition. We have not had this one yet. We heard a lot of good things. We just didn't have the time to actually crack it open. We've been hitting the ground running with video editing lately.
Yeah.
And filming and extra content.
My glass is dirty.
Is it?
A little.
Oh, do you want to grab another one?
No, it's fine.
All right.
I'll just drink out of the dirty glass.
Oh boy.
It has like a strong ethanol nose.
See, I'm starting to think that you just think there's ethanol in everything.
No, it really does.
I don't get a lot of ethanol.
Well, something's wrong with your nose.
Maybe your nose is just sensitive.
Wow, way to say that to a woman.
I said your nose.
I'm sure. I'm attached to my nose.
It's got sort of like the berry notes that we found on the Tanager.
Yeah. You know when you like sniff something really hard and then it like goes into the back of your throat?
Snorting? You're snorting the whiskey again?
A little.
Did you learn nothing from our Tanager video?
I know. It did get me. It has kind of like a licorice smell.
Nice. Green River Pick
Like
in the DC
red
area.
licorice.
130.8.
Ooh.
Spicy.
That is spicy.
Sipping on an Old Forester 100 single barrel pick. Very nice. Haven't had that in a while. So guys, if you haven't done it yet, if you want a chance to win Michter's 10 Rye and Still Austin Blue Corn, you have to enter the word bottles.
Bottles.
All caps.
The 5 years Still Austin Blue Corn. Wow. That is an interesting taste to it. Yeah, take your time.
It's
True.
very rich.
It's very rich. And especially compared to the 4-year.
Ooh.
Oh, are you getting the ethanol
No,
now?
I'm not. I'm getting pepper. Lots of pepper.
Mhm.
Honestly, a lot of pepper. This compared to the Tanager is kind of crazy, and this compared to that one, this is still pretty fresh in my memory. The
Yeah.
last year's release.
Same.
This is way higher rye, at least on the sensory side of it, than this one is.
It coats your tongue.
Yeah, I'm again.
Is this a winter? Are these both winter?
What?
Yeah, winter 2023.
Yeah, that's when they come
winter
out.
2024.
That's
I
when-
guess it is winter.
That's about the time that they release these. I think the red corn is usually after, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've seen the 5-year red corn released in our market yet.
This one is robust.
I'm still salivating.
I know.
I got the mouth sweats again.
It does say on the bottle. So the bottle is the whiskey in our seasonal bottled and bond series capture the ingredients, flavors, and themes of seasons from which they were inspired for this winter release, symbolized by the winter crow. We employed blue corn to invoke the endless winter night sky. The spirit's deep oak flavor and hints of butterscotch and cinnamon, which I totally get,
Yeah,
makes this the perfect bourbon for sipping by the fire.
you're not wrong. Went to Sunnyside, got a Peerless rum barrel finish. We
Ooh.
love that. We actually have it right over there.
We do. It's so tasty.
Yeah, huge fan of it. Absolutely love it. This is honestly really nice. I think we probably should have tried this before we did the Tanager, because this does kind of pale in comparison.
Yeah. Sorry for swirling on the table. Um,
How does it compare to the other one though? Can you grab another glass?
Yeah.
A not dirty glass.
This one I remember being like a little thin. We tried this last week.
It was still pretty rich.
It's rich, but it's not like super rich. Like this one. This is like super oaky. Ooh. Yeah, this one is much more oak. Oak and cinnamon for sure.
Yeah, a lot more oak.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one's very soft on the oak side. Like I get the suggestion of it, almost like what you get with French oak stuff,
Mm-hmm.
where you get like an almost vanilla-like scent to it,
Yeah.
or like an amaretto, like slight almondy kind of nose on it. It's definitely not as rich. It's not as peppery either, although it is fairly peppery.
This one's been open for a while too.
Yeah,
We do need to let this breathe. I'm gonna let it sit and hang out.
All the flavors are definitely there though. They're just amplified.
It's good. It's good. It's just like powerful.
Yeah.
It definitely like coats your entire tongue.
I wish that we got a second bottle of this, because now that I know how good the Tanager is, I'm gonna want to drink that all the damn time. This is like a nice substitute.
Well, we just have to keep buying Still Austin. Oh no.
Just keep buying the Tanager. Okay. You said
so
6.
spoiled. I
You
know.
said 6. You said 6.
And you said you would take 4 of them. That's not fair.
yeah, well, I would drink them quicker than you would.
Whatever.
Stephen Scone, happy to see you.
Bottles, bottles, bottles.
Joseph, happy to see you as well.
Hi, Joseph.
We got blood count 8895.
That's a lot of blood count.
Yeah, that is a high blood count. Don Dolan, I hope I'm saying your name right. We got Renee Barr. There we go. What are you drinking, Steven? For all of you that just jumped into the chat, let us know what you're drinking. So this is honestly very solid.
It is.
I enjoy it.
It's really tasty.
Do we have enough glasses if we're gonna save pours for all these, or do you want me to grab some?
We're okay for. I just want this to sit and like open for like 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
I want to give it a second to breathe, and I'll swap them in and out. What should I pick next?
There's no point in whispering. They're gonna hear you.
No, they can't hear. I don't have a microphone on.
Oh boy.
This one?
Sure.
Okay.
So this is one that's been sitting on our shelf for quite a while. We just haven't cracked it open. I think at one point in time we forgot that we actually had it.
Well, it was in the back. It was hard to see, and all the bottles look very similar to each other.
I guess.
Not, I guess they're identical to each other.
Joseph, thank you for watching us as you're waiting in the airport.
Oh,
Really appreciate you.
thank you.
We hope you have a safe flight, and honestly jealous that you're going to be heading
I
to the
know.
motherland of bourbon.
Hopefully, you pick up some tasty things.
Thank you so much for the super chat
Thank
here.
you.
Always appreciate you. Huling Station is something that we actually haven't tried yet. And we know that like Old Dominick was sourcing their juice from them, sourcing MGP and using Huling Station as like their beeline. So it's something that eventually we need to have. We just kind of just went straight to the source and
Who makes?
just picked up Old Dominick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Old
Huling
Dominick
Station
makes
is the
good.
MGP variant, just
Gotcha.
like OKI was for New Riff.
Yeah. Okay. Old Dominick makes really good juice, and it's like reasonably priced.
Oh, yeah. Where are all the likes? Like
Yeah.
this video. If we get, I don't know.
6,000 likes.
Yeah, that's an attainable goal. If we can get to, I don't know, let's say 75 likes.
75.
If we can get to at least 75 likes, we're going to maybe add a third giveaway.
Oh,
It might be something pretty good.
pretty good. I mean, the bottles that we have behind me are pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yes.
We had a good month.
So if you want to see what the extra surprise might be, you got to smash that like button.
Don't smash it too hard. It might
Well,
break.
I don't remember this smelling
Oh.
like that.
This kind of has some funk to it. Well, it's a single barrel. So each one's going to be a little different from each other.
That is true.
I don't know if we have any bourbon newbies on here that don't know what single barrels are. Do you want to take a stab at it?
They come from a single barrel. There's no blending.
Yeah, exactly. So
Thank you for joining my TED Talk.
do you get blue cheese on the nose?
No, I don't know what's with your nose today.
My nose is fine.
First you're snorting the whiskey, then you get ethanol on the nose. Now you smell blue cheese in the glass.
Maybe, I don't know. Being in the office just murdered my nose.
Maybe it just dried out the sinus passages.
Maybe.
Look forward to hearing about your trip. Yeah.
Woo.
We want to hear all about your trip when you get back, Joseph.
I get a little apple.
Wheel Horse Cigar Blend.
Oh, that one's so good.
You mean this guy? So this is a store pick version, but this is basically 3 of the 4 blends on it. So it's like port, sherry, and Armagnac. It's honestly amazing.
It's so good.
This one is 120 proof. I think we got it for like $40-ish, like maybe 45. It's amazing. I've been telling everyone, like, you got to get it. You got to try to get, whether it's the 101 cigar blend or it's that one, they're almost the same price. I think there's like maybe a $5 to $10 difference. They're worth it. They're a nice stand-in for the more like lifestyle bottle cigar blends, like the Joseph Magnus, and like if you can't get a Tanager, like our spoiled butts, it's definitely like a good 35-ish, $40 substitute.
It's really good.
Blue Label is their high rye and wheat whiskey. You know what? I appreciate that, because anytime we look at the labels, we're just like, I don't know, are these the same? Like, some of them are in round bottles, some of them are in square bottles. Like, it's always been hard for us to figure it out. And we always end up in liquor stores that don't have internet service or like signal. So we're just like feverishly typing away, trying to figure out, what is this? Where does it come from? And we just get like no internet notification. So we're like, you know what? Not today.
Not today, Satan.
There's a lot of MGP out there too.
There is so much. I get like a very fermented apple cider on the nose. I feel like all my notes, you're like, no.
I don't agree with that at all. Normally, I can kind of see what you're going for, but I don't get that smell.
You don't get any apple.
No. I mean, maybe on a stretch, if you have like savory apples, like an apple dessert. So you have like the smell of like slightly roasted apples, but I don't get like, what did you say, fermented?
Like a fermented apple cider.
I don't get that.
It does smell like that. Like a Pink Lady fermented apple cider.
I don't get that at all.
Hmm.
I get like, I mostly get like a cherry cobbler. I get more cherry notes than anything else.
It has cherry for sure. I don't know. It has a weird funk to it.
It's solid.
It's tasty.
Ooh.
Is this a Benny's pick?
No,
It's just a regular guy.
we weren't able to get one of those.
Oh yeah.
There was only one barrel for the entirety of the company, and most stores got like one or two. And then we missed like 2 additional opportunities to get it. And we're like, I guess we're never going to have it then,
We'll never have it.
which is fine.
It's fine.
We don't need everything. Yeah, honestly, it's solid. It's
It is.
definitely way different than the one we had before it.
I get more cherry cobbler on the palate than I get on the nose.
Thank you.
It has like that bready, like butter crumble taste to it on the palate.
Oh, you're still an MGP, sent it back to Old Tom to age. That's interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, we've only had the recent Old Dom stuff, like the I think we had the 85 proof or the
Mhm.
86 proof, whatever it is, and that was good. It just needs a lot of proof to back up the flavor. It's like way too thin on the palate. Otherwise, we absolutely enjoy it, and it's something that if we can get a higher proof version, we'll
Yeah.
probably pick it up.
Yeah.
I think the one that we got previously was on sale. I think it was like $15 or
It
$20.
was so cheap. It was when like Benny's was having a crazy markdown sale.
Yeah, like their end of bin stuff for
Yeah.
stuff that just doesn't sell at their store.
And when you find something for $15, it's so hard to pass up. Even like $20-ish, and I'm like, oh,
Davidson Reserve.
Davidson Reserve can sit on the shelf forever.
Well, we got that one for like $15 or $12
It's so bad.
on the same day. We're like, we made a mistake.
It's so bad. It was undrinkable.
Unlike
Yeah.
this.
This is really delicious.
This is very drinkable.
This is very drinkable.
Hey, Steven Scone, we love you.
Ooh,
So happy to have you on the channel.
thank you.
Drop us an email. I think you might already have our information. If not, bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com. Oh yeah, the Barrel Select. So
Oh yeah.
if you don't already know, Sazerac is doing a Barrel Select program right now where if you refer a friend, you also get an additional chance to win. I might be misrepresenting that in some way, shape, or form, but essentially you get your chance to buy an entire barrel of like, I know one of them is Stag, one of them is Weller Full Proof. I think there was a Buffalo
John J.
Trace,
Bowman.
John J. Bowman, and then a Blanton's, I think.
I think so.
There were 6. So yeah, it's honestly awesome. If we enter that and we win the barrel, we're probably going to do some giveaways, and we're also probably going to ask for some crowdsourcing here, because I don't know about you guys, but we're not really ready to just throw a couple grand at something right now.
And also, we don't need a barrel all to ourselves. We much rather like spread the love.
Yeah.
So everyone gets a chance to try it.
We did joke about putting a tap on the side of the barrel.
That would be so good. And then like inviting people into, what do we call this? Well, it's the Harry Potter room.
I've just always called it the whiskey room.
It's a little closet.
Not exactly, sort of, but not entirely.
It's a walk-in closet for a bougie white woman.
It's just a slightly bougie white woman. There's only one place to hang things, and then everything else is like shelving.
Well, if you put in like installation here, like
I guess.
imagine you brought in like what's that big company, the Closet Source or whatever their name is called, Container Store.
Whole barrel equals budgeting. I mean, we'll find a way to make it work, honestly.
That would blow our budget for the entire year. Be like, do you want this bottle? Be like, no,
Yeah,
we have Stag on tap.
We'll
at
just
home."
we'll just go into Binny's and just see bottles and just be like,
Oh, that would be nice to have.
Like, I would buy this if I had any money. And then we just like Incredible Hulk it away, and we're just like,
Like next year, we got you.
Black and Metallica for 15.
That's a good steal. I
Yeah.
think we poured, or like we got that as a pour
Yeah.
for $15.
We did do the Metallica and Willet one, which not for us. Definitely not too much of that Willet finish to it. Flavor wise, it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
I just really hated the finish.
the
on it.
finish was astringent.
Yeah, and like, I mean, like herbaceous, very peppercorny and cilantro-y.
Mhm.
I didn't like it. Same thing with like the Willet and Wolves. We tried that one and we're like, why do we keep doing this to ourselves?
Yeah, this one is delicious. I
Yeah.
can't stop sipping it. It is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is something that is also available in our bottle shop. The price for it, we didn't really get to set. It's already kind of inflated, and by that I mean relatively inflated. I did lower the cost as far down as I could. So if this isn't available in your market and you want it, you can definitely get it from bondingbottleshop.com, or sorry, bondingbottle.shop. It is available for shipping. There's plenty to go around. There's only 4 states that we don't ship to.
Two
And
of them we can't remember.
I can never remember.
We need to write it down and
And-
just like have it posted on our monitor.
In my mind, there's only 48 states. I don't acknowledge Michigan or Utah. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, boy.
But our shipping company doesn't acknowledge Michigan or Utah, unfortunately. At some point in time, that might change. And if it does, we will sing it from the mountaintops.
Yeah. I think the other one is Nevada.
Honestly, I think you're right.
I think it's Nevada.
I think maybe the last one's Arizona.
Weird. They must have really strict rules. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on this.
No, I think you're right, though. Or it might be somewhere like in the middle of the US, like Arkansas.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out, and the next time we'll be more prepared. I have not had a lot of time for thinking about anything beyond
Not
Dude.
dying.
metaphysically speaking. Just constantly editing the last like 4 days.
Oh my God. Yeah. So much. And just like panic looking at the bottle shop and you're like, is this price set? Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Like, did they update everything I wanted? No? Okay. I'm gonna bug him again.
Okay. I'm
He
gonna
hasn't
send another
responded yet.
email.
Refresh.
Yeah. Well, I have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um,
This is pretty solid. Try to budget every month. Yeah,
that's smart.
that is smart. We haven't hit that yet.
We both have budgeting issues.
Yeah, watch the budget the next month and it repeats itself. That's what we did this month already.
We're
We-
doing pretty well.
Well,
Not crazy.
wait until you guys see the thing that we got at the very beginning of the month, and that's going to be the last thing that we open
But
on this live.
we knew that was
We
in the budget.
we didn't know that it was coming.
I know, but we knew that it was budgeted for.
Yes.
That's what was important.
Yeah, absolutely. Wife tells me when I reach my budget. Weird how that works. Yeah.
Is
See-
it does the budget change? Or is the budget always the same?
Yeah. 'Cause
And
that's not always reasonable depending on when certain things are coming out. But I get you can only stretch so far on a regular basis.
yeah.
Again, we regularly are like, we're going to be better. And then we're not. But for relative comparison, by this point in the month, we usually have like 10-ish bottles or like maybe 15.
Last month it was like 20 by like
it was-
this time.
Well, the first week and a half, it was like 4 bottles. And then the last 2 weeks of the month, we got like, I think like 15 on top of the ones that we had already.
Our bottle haul, and people can look at this, our bottle haul, I think, had 37 bottles last month.
Yeah.
We need to make more content. But I just imagine Steven's wife like walking in and be like, receipt,
Yeah.
like, give it to me.
Like, how many bottles did you buy this month? How much are they worth? All right, you're done.
You're done.
See, it depends on what he's bringing in.
I mean, it's fair. If it's something tasty, why stop?
Hey, Mauricio, great to see you in here.
Hi.
It was a pleasure to meet you that one time, and hopefully we can get you in on another meetup. That'll be fun. That's gonna be a summer season thing.
Oh yeah. It's, what is it, 7 degrees right now? No, thank you.
Yeah, roughly. Shelf sippers. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, neither of us look at our budget. We just know when we need to slow down. We're like, how many bottles do we have? Okay, maybe we should slow it down. Our rule of thumb is if it doesn't fit on our monthly bottle haul shelf, we stop buying it.
Or I'll just be like, I am done for the month. You can buy bottles. Feel free to.
And I'm usually like, okay, I see 3 things that I want. I'm going to buy them. And then she's like, all right, yeah, that's all you. And then, of course, they're bangers. And she's like, I want to try it. I want to have it. I want this. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Whatever.
What? Just
I
admit.
bought a lot of these bottles.
Just admit.
Hush your face.
I have good taste.
Mediocre taste.
Oh boy. You guys see what I deal with?
I did see good things about the rear character, but I also, that's one bottle that often I will see and it's tempting. And we did have like a really, really good bottle when we were at Gold Eagle in the bar. No, that was Rare Perfection.
Yes, that was Rare Perfection.
Those 2 brands, I always flip-flop in my brain, but I did see good things, but also at the price, it's hard to quantify.
Yeah, definitely not this month. I think if we tried to do anything else financially this month, we would both probably just spontaneously combust or scream.
I know. Well, we have a trip to Vegas coming up at the end of the month as well.
Yeah, we do. I am not super excited for it.
Why?
Just because Vegas isn't my vibe. I don't like gambling. I don't want to meet up with any pros. I'm not into shows. What? You know that's not my jam.
We're gonna be with my mom and my sister.
Details.
Oh boy.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay.
I'm not into like the over the top music productions.
Mary, close your ears.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Mary. You came in at the wrong point, but we're happy to see you here. So I don't really care about a lot of that stuff. And the things that I wanted to do, like go to silver and gold pawn shop.
We will do.
We'll see. Sometimes your family just like strong arms us into doing things.
My sister really wants to go.
Does she really?
Yes.
Okay.
She really does. She sent me a thing today for the tour.
I take it back.
Okay.
I apologize.
Good.
To Kat's family, if you're watching, I'm sorry.
They're not. They don't care.
I'm sorry I judged you. But please don't make me do things like go to musicals because I'll probably have a bad time.
You know, it is theater season. So I've been looking at tickets.
Pass. Mary, we still need to go through your samples. We unfortunately haven't adjusted the bottle size yet. They're a little bit bigger than the rest of the ones that we get. So we want to make it like a fair blind experience. We're going to rebatch these or like rebottle them soon. And then we'll add them to the flight box here. So we can do some more blind pours.
I'm going to pick another bottle.
Okay. We're still very happy to have these samples. Ooh. Yes.
Ooh.
So we haven't had this one yet.
We just cracked open the 10 last month.
We do really like the 10. We just haven't really we haven't really tried to drink it because we have so many other options on the shelf.
And also, like,
Real estate is always an issue.
real estate was a big issue. Drinking rye straight sometimes can be difficult.
But this is definitely more of a bourbon drinker's rye.
It is, yeah. And once I opened it, I was like, ooh, all that butterscotch.
Oh, I was hoping for the signature, like, old granddad pop sound.
I know, it didn't have much. I can put it back in.
No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Okay.
There you go.
That's slightly better. It was more of like a soft pop. Swing over to Frey Ranch. We might be able to do that.
Oh,
We don't, like, I don't think we're renting a car.
we are not.
So if it's within like a short distance of where our hotel is, we could maybe do that. And then I'd like to actually be able to try all of their stuff and be able to get some stuff to bring home.
Wherever the tram is, if it's off the tram.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Whoa.
Oh, that is a much. That smells. I don't know how to describe that other than smell.
You're getting to witness our relationship on a daily basis where I'm like, I'm on the ropes. You got me. What is it? And then it's just a left turn. I'm like, okay. Words heard.
It's like caraway and potpourri.
What is your palate tonight?
This is my nose. My palate is fine.
Roasted peanuts.
Peanut shells. But I also get caraway.
I get straight up peanuts. I don't get any caraway at all. I think you're getting carried away. Want to go for Bourbon the Musical? No, thank you.
I can't sing.
If you want to stand in as my role in that, Joseph, you're more than welcome.
Come on, Joseph. Come to the dark side.
I'll just give you my hat and I'll just have you ramble about whiskey. Yeah, I don't get any caraway at all.
I get caraway. But I also get kind of like a peanut brittle. I need this one to open a little. I'm going back to the Still Austin. The nose is just too weird for me right now. This one has opened up a lot. That one smells nice.
After smelling this, I think the amount of ethanol that came from that has kind of like deadened my ability to smell this one. Because this is relatively sharp. It's bright in terms of the scent, but the amount of ethanol is like very cutting through the sensory kind of experience.
This one is so vanilla-y now on the nose.
The flavor opened up tremendously. I still get the rye spice for sure.
Yeah. Ooh.
I feel like the rye is actually picked up more.
That's nice.
It's still very luscious. I feel like it's almost richer now.
Yeah. It's very viscous. It has such a nice mouthfeel too. It is like so smooth. That is nice.
Mouth sweats.
Mouth. Hashtag mouth sweats.
I'm like a dog with peanut butter right now. That is so good.
That is really good. Definitely a buy.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see it in the chat here. We've heard that there's like some schools of thought where some people are like, I don't like it. It's too young. All Texas whiskey sucks. And then we've seen people that are like, oh my God, this is amazing. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Let us know in the chat. Have you tried Still Austin? If so, do you like it? And if you haven't tried it, let us know why.
Do we have anyone that went to their bottle fill event?
Oh, the Kentucky Phillip?
Yeah.
Or
Texas Phillip?
Kentucky FU?
Yeah. I love that marketing approach. That's so good.
Even though they had to pivot at the very end.
Hey, at least it makes good content. That one is good.
We don't have that one.
Oh,
we have the C924.
Oh,
this one is actually really solid, and we did record a review for it, and then it disappeared.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, it was relatively short. I think we had like a 5 or 6 minute review for it, just because we were doing it like kind of off the cuff. It was so damn good. Honestly, it really surprised us. We've kind of been haters on Larceny for a while because we find it to be like a little too astringent. And I mean, this was kind of the saving grace.
It was.
What is this? Bottled and Bond Rye. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So good.
Yeah. I've convinced my job to start carrying it. It's already kind of aligned with like what our overall mission for the restaurant is, because I work for one of those kind of places. It is solid. I use it for Manhattans all the time.
So good in a Manhattan.
And people love it. It really brings out like cola notes. It's honestly pretty amazing.
Whenever I'm in a whiskey aisle and someone asks, like, I need to get a gift and they're a rye drinker, what would you choose? And
Yeah,
I'm always
that
like,
one.
Still Austin Bottle and Bond. It's great.
Luz Miller, happy to see you in here. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
We also got Northwest Bourbon.
Hello.
Pleasure to see you. And again, don't forget to hit the like.
75.
75.
And there's an extra sample.
Yeah, we'll let you know what that is. If we can get to 75, there's going to be a surprise extra sample. Haven't had any Texas whiskey. Is it not available in your market, or is it something that you just haven't tried yet? Bottle of Still Austin cast strength bourbon, and it is good, but definitely a bit different from Kentucky. I would agree.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's definitely not a bad thing, I don't think.
I also think, like, compared to other Texas brands, Still Austin is like completely different.
A world apart from everything else, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, we've tried Balcones and we can't stand it. We've tried
Garrison.
What was that, like Goodnight, whatever? The one that's like super, super dark and has like the Longhorn on the bottle.
Yeah.
If you guys know what I'm talking about, please put it in the chat. It's like a really, really dark colored whiskey, and it has like a steer that's like metal or some sort of like
like an emblem. I'm sure they just put like metal.
Yeah, it's probably
like
like aluminum or something, or like a hard plastic that they just glued to it or something. It's honestly like not very good. It just tastes like smoke and leather, which I find to be like the quintessential Texas whiskey flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not very redeeming. And then we've had
not like a good leather, like
Journeyman,
Journeyman's, yeah,
or like Joseph Magnus,
yeah,
like the Detroit leather or Michigan leather kind of flavor.
Yeah,
it's just really unapologetically like saddle leather and smoke and like probably mesquite. It's not our jam.
It took us a long time to like the Old Forester King Ranch.
Yeah,
that one needed time to open.
And then by the time we liked it, we had given away so much of it that we were just like, whatever. I think we actually still have some down there.
Do we?
I think so.
All right, we have to finish it.
I don't think we killed it. What else? Great mixer, absolutely. Normally when whiskeys are more expensive, I try not to use it as a mixer, with the asterisk of we've used Kentucky Owl, and I've previously used like higher end Buffalo Trace whiskeys at my other jobs.
Once you said Kentucky Owl, I remembered Last Word. Does this kind of remind you of a Last Word? Like the chartreuse kind of flavor?
I don't know what's going on with your palate tonight.
It is fine. Your palate is trash. Like Luxardo mixed with chartreuse.
I just get peanuts.
No. In the Still Austin.
Oh,
did you go back to...
This is great.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Overholt.
Oh, well, 11. You didn't tell me.
You also didn't tell me what you were drinking. It's fine.
Well,
Still Austin is by far one of the best. I would argue it is the best. They are really good people. They're so friendly and so engaging. I mean, we mentioned it briefly on our Tanager review, but we basically made Still Austin like our last destination. And that whole strip, the whole strip that they're on is crazy. They're like repurposed hangars for like private jets. And then they just gutted them and rehabbed them. And then there's like a Texas sake place that's also really cool.
It was so good.
There's
a little like food I can't speak.
Food truck. There is a like sushi and like mini kind of omakase place with like hand roll,
so good,
and stuff like that.
They had like such a good scallop hand roll.
Yeah, it was really good. So like good. We were kind of wowed by the whole strip. We did a couple of pours. She did a cocktail at Still Austin, and then we we left because we had to go to the airport for our flight, and we just kept on getting notification that our flight was going to be pushed.
Yeah.
So first it was like by 20 minutes. We're like, okay, that's fine. And then again for like another half an hour on top of that. And then we're like, should we just go back? Like,
we went to Whataburger first because we needed to eat.
I thought we did that last.
No, we did that before, and then we went back to Still Austin.
False. We went from Still Austin to Texas Sake, had this the truck food, then tried to leave,
We
went
had to
back
go to
to Still
Walmart.
Austin, went back to Still Austin.
We went to Walmart, filled up the car.
We did. But we went back to Still Austin and then got more stuff. And we're like, okay, we didn't get enough stuff to eat with these like sushi, like the hand rolls. It was like, we should probably get some actual sustenance. And then left there, went to Whataburger and flew out. But the point is, we tried literally everything that they had out at the time. And I think that was like just when their rye was releasing.
When their normal rye, before they're bottled in bond.
And it wasn't available for distribution outside of Texas. So we're like, man, like we really want to get it.
We already packed up our suitcases, which were stuffed.
Yeah.
Stuffed full.
I'm talking like Pillsbury Doughboy, like it's gonna explode level stuffed. It was crazy. The whole trip home, we're just like, please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. We're gonna get pulled out of line. Please don't break. But yeah, great people. Loved the experience. It's one of the most memorable parts of like our trips that we've had.
Yeah.
We just fell in love with everything that they made. They're honestly really amazing people.
Yeah. Had one of like the best cocktails I've ever had in my life. I'm
the chai old fashioned.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of chai, and they had a chai old fashioned made with a brown sugar syrup. I wish I got the ingredient list from them, and it's so good, but it's not the same.
Yeah. There's just something about the way that they do it.
I know.
All right, I'm going to go back in this now, and if it's not Chartreuse
and Luxardo together.
If it's not Chartreuse and Luxardo, I'm going to write off your palate tonight.
Whatever.
No. Definitely not.
All right, guys. That's enough for me tonight.
No.
You get Chris.
I'm giving her a hard time. Y'all have a Venmo for giveaways. We don't. We do have a Venmo for our account, but we haven't posted it anywhere.
Also, you don't have to pay for giveaways.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We send it out for the love of what we do.
Yeah. Also, if you do want to support us, you can always join our Patreon or our YouTube members, and then you get access to our private Discord, eventually gifts when I figure out merch and how to order it.
We're okay for those that have been asking. King Bourbon, I'm definitely looking at you. We are working on making merch. We kind of put that on the far back end of what we're doing because we're still getting our footing. We're trying to like focus on getting more traction and being consistent with what we're doing. Before our current schedule for how we put stuff out, it was chaos. It was literally just like, I don't know, do we film today? Like, what do we do?
How do we feel?
Yeah.
Like, do we feel like doing this?
Yeah. And as somebody who's had ADHD for 35 years, I like went through it early as a kid. So I was like, schedule, regimen, have a plan, let's do it. So now that we're locking that down and we're somehow finding time for extra videos, we are looking at merch. We're looking at a way to create Glencairns, shirts, and a couple of other things for the Patreon. Depending on the tier that you're in, you'll be able to get a free Glencairn after a certain number of months for membership. Shirts is still kind of up in the air. We haven't
figuring it out.
Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet. We might just put them available for purchase. We might make them gifts. TBD. But if you want to support us, you can always do that. That's the easiest way to do it, by going to our Patreon or our member section on YouTube. The member section will get you some perks, but the Patreon will get you a lot more. What else do we have?
I poured the 10.
Oh, the 10.
Comparison. I think I like the 10 smell better.
With the calendar, we like them a lot. Yeah, some of their stuff is okay. Like the regular bourbon is okay. It's not bad. It's not terrible. There's nothing that makes you go like, whoa, this is insane. Especially for like the $45-ish price point.
Yeah. Again, it's a good mixer.
Yes. But the blue corn, the red corn, the tanager, like those are all stellar. Those are absolutely amazing. At least in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh. Come on, guys. Like this. I think we have some people on and off. If you get to 75 likes, there will be an extra sample of one of the bottles.
Yeah, this is the time to use your burner accounts.
Get your wife or life partner or your husband, whoever is watching.
Yeah, tell your
to
buddies.
Like it.
Tell your buddies to come on. You might get a chance for something a little spicy.
I mean, honestly, the last bottle is spicy.
Don't imply you're going to give that one away. You told me that we would fight if I gave it away.
That's true. Well, the next bottle is also spicy.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's very spicy.
These are like night and day.
I know, they're totally different.
The 10-year expression and the 11-year.
Right up my nose.
Stop snorting the whiskey.
I can't help what vapors do in my nose.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is way more peanutty. This is like your classic beam notes, like a Baker's or like a Booker's, where you just get like the peanut shell.
Yeah.
And like
it kind of reminds me of like a Booker's, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Like a thinner Booker's.
I feel like if you took Baker's and you took Booker's and you blended them together,
yeah,
you'd probably end up with this flavor profile.
It just has like a weird scent to it.
It's peanuts.
And well, beyond the peanut, it has like something else in it.
I only smell peanuts. It's honestly kind of overpowering. Not in a bad way, just in like that's the only sensation that I'm getting from it. What do we got here? Not tanager or the blue corn. Well, tonight might be your lucky night to win.
Oh, the Detling. Also, if you don't follow D&D Smoke and Spirits, they are coming out with a Detling single barrel.
Oh, those already dropped today.
I know, but if they're not they're watching
gone.
The channel, they're gone.
They're probably gone already.
Are they gone, Harry?
Harry, if you're
still on here,
if you're still in here, tell us if they're gone. I know that people were already talking about it in the Discord.
Now's your time to hide some bottles away.
That is another thing that Kat and I were like, if you try to give this away to people, I will disown you. And I was like, okay.
You make me sound like the worst human.
I say that to you sometimes where I'm like, we're not giving this away. I will literally scream and probably shit. This is our sense of humor. I'm so sorry about it.
Hi, Tony.
Tony, happy to see you.
You're also beautiful.
Yeah, Tony, let us know when you get that thing I sent you.
Oh, there are 2 bottles to go of the Detling. If someone wants it.
2 bottles to go. Tony, make sure you enter bottles, all cap, in the chat. That is going to get you the ability to win at least the 5-year blue corn and the Michter's 10 rye. And if we can get up to 75 likes,
75.
If we can get up to 75 likes, we are going to give away a 3rd mystery pour. The Detling tonight. Thanks for the lead on it. Yeah, my pleasure. We're super into it. It's pretty amazing. It's honestly really good. I just found out, which I didn't know, that they correspond the wax on top with like the internal ranking of like tiers for barrels. So a brown one is supposed to be relatively good. There's a gold one, which I believe I heard is like a weeded mash bill.
I have seen a gold somewhere.
Yeah, and then there's a red one, maybe. I'm probably wrong on that last one, but I had no idea.
I didn't know either.
I
learned a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know enough about their product to really have an opinion on it, but now I guess I'm chasing gold wax.
Yeah, Detling definitely has a coffee flavor to it. This one is like Starbucks Frappuccino.
Should it though? Should we stop this whole thing? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
just kidding. We're not doing any giveaways tonight.
Yeah. So yes, we do agree that it should be shared. Our mentality is if we can get a backup of like a super allocated bottle, then we're just going to start doing giveaways. I think our conversation that led to that is probably what we should give away if we make it to 75.
Can you whisper it in my ear? Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a very good one.
All right. I hope none of you heard that because I want the surprise to be there. Tried today, really good with great coffee finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It honestly, I fully agree. It has so much coffee notes. Like we got almost like a caramel macchiato
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
kind of flavor. It's really good. It's very different. If you don't like coffee and caramel flavors, I do not recommend it.
I am a coffee fiend. I could drink it throughout the day and then switch to the whiskey.
Tim Doran, happy to see you in here.
Hi, Tim.
Chip, happy to see you as well.
Where's Heather?
Who can resist a mystery pour? It can be anything. It could even be a boat.
It could yeah.
I was always looking for the gold wax, never seen one. We saw it like once or twice, and we just, again, we didn't know anything.
I know. I feel like I want to go through our videos and like double check, but we go through to like so many liquor stores. It's so hard to remember.
Yeah, and you don't see Detling at every one of them. You usually see it like every 20 stores that we go to. We probably see it at like one of them.
Yeah. Hello, Joe. Saw
What's
you
up?
on the Whiskey Row as well. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, let us know what you're drinking. Put it in the chat. And also enter bottles, all caps.
Raging Cajun's here. Where is our Raging Irishman?
He's probably still on Whiskey Row. Raging
Oh,
Cajun,
yeah, that's true.
always a pleasure to see you. If you're just joining us, we are doing a giveaway of the Michter's 10 Rye, as well as the Still Austin Blue Corn Bottled in Bond 5-year. And if we can get to 75 likes, we are going to give away a spicy extra giveaway.
It is super spicy.
Yeah.
I think someone's going to be so freaking happy with that one.
Yeah.
Is this doing it for you?
Yes and no. I enjoy it, but it's also kind of a lot.
I don't know. There's just something that I'm not enjoying about it.
It's the peanutty.
But I usually really like the peanut taste, but it's more peanut shell. And I feel like it's just so drying.
Oh, I missed someone in here.
Oh.
Where are they? Where are they? There we are. I knew
Ooh.
I missed someone. Person
Hey,
29.
person 29.
Happy to see you. I felt so bad. I was like, wait. I didn't say hi to someone. And then we got
Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom 310.
Hello.
Still my favorite movie and 3-letter code.
I feel like I need to watch Mr. Mom. I think I've said this before, but I haven't seen it since I was a child. And 3 Men and a Baby. I remember watching that as like a child on repeat. I don't know why.
Do you just want to have a nostalgic like 90s movie night?
Yeah, let's
or like
do
late
it.
80s, 90 movie night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see. What else do we got here? The Detling pick. We do have it. It is in our mystery flight box. We love getting these kind of things. Like when people will give us samples, we really like to go into it blind. So we have no idea what it is we're drinking. And we can have like the complete, like unaltered experience of just whatever our first impression is. I feel like that's the easiest way to tell how much you actually enjoy something. It cuts through all the marketing. It
Yeah.
cuts through the idea of like a story. It's literally just, here's my juice. How much do you like it?
I like the 10 of the Overholt better than the 11.
I would agree.
That one's
Well,
Yeah.
let's give it time to open up. It might
I wait.
change a lot. This kind of reminds me of the first time that we had Baker's and we were like, it's so much peanut.
I know.
And-
Onward and upward.
now we like
I'm
it.
over it.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Ooh.
We don't really get it up here. There are a couple places that have it, but it's always expensive. I think it's usually like 85 to 90 bucks. And then there's like 1 or 2. So the second that people hear about it, it's usually gone. Rebecca Creek 10-year. Very nice.
Oh no.
We have the 12-year. We have the double oak, I think, is actually what we have.
Help.
Oh boy.
It's hurting me.
Yeah.
And I also have a split. I don't know if anyone else's hands crack the minute it gets cold, but I have like a huge gash in my hand.
Uh-oh. This is the only thing I've ever disliked about these bottles. They are not the easiest to open. The Michter's wax seems to be way harder than any other wax.
Do I need a knife?
Yeah, is the knife still over there? It should be over on top of that somewhere. Maybe under the foam.
Ow.
Sorry, Kat pulled her back out.
I know. So I'm struggling.
Yeah, so as we were filming the Pappy video, and one of the other videos we're about to put out next week for like our gift giving guide, she was like trying her best not to show that she was hurting. And she's like, "Are you proud of me? I didn't look like I was in pain." I was like, "I am proud of you, but also I could have just done this and you could have filmed." You don't see it?
It might be in the box.
It won't be in the box. That's
Or
fine.
the cart.
Entertain the people. I'm gonna get a knife.
Oh, but I'm squatting. I'll go underneath.
You're gonna go get the knife?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, minor technical difficulty. We'll have this sorted out in a minute. Let's catch up with the chat here. Redwood Empire, Emerald Giant cast strength. We haven't tried the cast strength, but we have tried the regular one. The proof just isn't there. I really wish it had some more spice to it, but thankfully they do offer the higher proof option. So it's kind of nice. It's nice to have the ability to pick and choose. This giveaway is very generous. Thank you. Thank you.
Fine.
Yeah, that'll work.
Thank you.
We will. You'll see how generous it is when you. She's behind me with a knife.
I'm not worried about the knife. Okay, there we go. Small space.
Yeah. Do you want me to do this?
No. I was a forger for years. I'm used to using knives.
I'm just backing up, just to be safe. Let's catch up here.
What did I miss?
Tom O'Connor did finally show up.
Oh, hello, Tom O'Connor.
Happy to see you in here, Tom. Is it time for some wrenches in the chat?
Did you rinse any of these?
You know what? That is a good call. I can do that. I did not rinse it.
Then rinse.
I need to pull up our stream here.
What's happening?
I don't know if I can do that on StreamYard. Let me do this real quick. So Steven Scone was asking, is it time to do some like mods in the chat so people can like post links and they can add additional things? Yeah, sorry, I'm the whole live stream thing. We're still kind of like getting the hang of it.
We're old people. Leave us alone.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. So I will do that right now. I'm actually going to do this as a side-by-side so we can still see all of you.
I wish we had trolls, and then I would only give our trolls like ability. That would be fun.
What? Let's see. Chat messages, how to put capability of standard moderators. Tony, you have a gift. You are a mod. Anybody who is a YouTube member, you are now a mod. Steven Scone, you are now a mod. Who else?
Congratulations on the promotion.
Yeah, there's no pay that comes with it. I'm sorry.
There might be some sample in the future.
Yes.
That's all we can provide.
Harry, you can be a mod. Who else wants to be a mod?
King Bourbon.
King Bourbon, you are a mod. Thank you so much for reminding me to do this.
This makes it so much easier.
Yes, absolutely. I will get through some more of
Joseph.
these in a little bit. I don't want to derail from being able to be present and pay attention with you guys.
This is like a working session, you know, when they're like, oh, it's a team building exercise and we also do work at the same time. And you're like, can we just do one or the other?
Yeah, this is just ADHD for us, honestly. Where it's like, and then we're gonna do this, and then we'll do this at the same time. And I'm like, please don't do that. I can't focus on all these things.
Yeah. Also remember to type bottles
Yes.
if you want
All
sample. And if
sorry.
that was awful. And if we get to 75 likes, there will be an additional sample. So yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
I smelled this. It's insanely good.
Yeah. This has been our chase bottle for a couple years.
It's so good.
Like a couple 2-3 years. Stop snorting the whiskey.
It like sprayed in my face. I didn't even do anything.
Do I need to remind you that you have control of your appendages?
No. I don't have appendages.
Let's see. Yeah, Double Oak is a great bottle. We have it back here, and the second that we found out that it was discoed, we immediately stopped drinking it.
It's so good.
We'll have to revisit it soon.
We do have the regular Rebecca Creek, right?
We have two. We have the Double Oak with Spanish oak, and we have just the Spanish oak. I don't know the difference between both of them. They both seem to be double barreled, but I mean, honestly, they're both delicious.
Yeah, it smells so good.
Yeah, Still Austin. I know it's not available in every market. We unfortunately don't have it on our bottle shop, but the second that we get it, you better believe we're putting it on the bottle shop. It's so damn good.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is so good.
Tom, you got to put it in all caps to enter into the raffle. What does this one say? Oh God, yeah, my fingers killing winter. Yep.
I know, right?
If I wash my hands too much in the wintertime, like they do get kind of cracked. Like especially as you're going from like place to place and like you're touching all this stuff. Like if you go to Target and there's like a bunch of kids running around, I'm always like, ugh. I need hand sanitizer.
I wash my hands probably like 20 times a day, especially like I saw a video once where it's like people with ADHD cooking and they'll crack an egg and then go over to the sink and go like,
I see what you mean. This just went up my nose.
I know. Well, it like sprayed in my face.
Oh, it's really good.
Welcome to the nose party, Chris.
Don't do that. Oh. That's code for something that we don't do. Rittenhouse Rye single barrel to warm up, followed by Elijah Craig toasted barrel proof. I'm so jealous. These are starting to drop everywhere, like especially the store picks. I'm so excited to see what they taste like. But the ones that did drop here were gone like that. Not happy about it.
You have to have like an inside track to be like, please hold it to the side for me.
We have to find a store that really loves us enough to be like, I already put one aside for you. But I want to let you know it's here. So your Countryside, Illinois video, went through to check it out.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
There's such good people there.
Yeah, they're so unbelievably nice. And then after the video was posted, they reached out to us and they were like, holy shit. Like, we didn't realize we were going to get that much attention. Like, you guys have to come back and, like, we'll set you up with something. We're like, no.
Please do not.
Like, do not give us anything. It was like, this is all for the love of what we're doing. We just want people to be able to find the things that they're looking for. And we want to support brands with cool people that are nice and that their prices aren't, like, incredibly extortionary and secondary.
Yeah.
Some stores could definitely learn a lot from businesses like that.
And they had just like Bardstown Disco 12 sitting. What else was on the shelf right next to it?
Silver Oak.
When there was another brand that was there at the same time, and
Can't
I was
remember.
like, the minute we post this, people are going to freak out. But I was not expecting it to blow up like it did. And it's so cool to give like these little small businesses, or I guess they're not small businesses, but like smaller stores, like attention that like is well deserved.
Yeah. Carly, is this the Carly that I think you are? Did we work together?
Norley.
No need to rinse. Always rinse. You got to have the fresh palate.
Or unless you want it to build. But in this instance, I want to taste like the individual flavors.
Sorry, we're really far behind. We're not old. We feel old. I felt like an old man since I was like 8 years old.
I've thrown out my back probably 20 times in my adulthood, and I'm not that old.
Bonus daughter?
Bonus daughter. Am I the bonus daughter?
Bonus. I'm
I
so
placed-
interested to hear what a bonus daughter is.
Oh, it's like when like you have a niece or like your friend, your daughter's friend or
Oh.
something like that.
This is my family.
Yeah. That was like my best friend Elizabeth. Like I was their bonus daughter most of the time.
Yeah, we could have gotten the Monongahela rye, but we decided not to get it. Our store does have the Lucky 7, the Monongahela. Actually, I just said we don't have it. Ignore that. Sorry. The Jim Beam Winter Reserve. We all we can get all of those.
We have the Winter Reserve.
No, in our store.
Oh, sorry.
You both look young to me. Would you believe we're actually 72?
I have 70 cc's of Botox in me.
That's true. Like Oprah. Yep. Man, we were really far behind in the chat. I'm going to skim through this. Can I just do moderator in here? No.
Oh no, we can only ban people. Don't ban.
You're mad. You're mod. You're a mod. Yeah. Woo, guys, I'm
You're
sorry.
a
We're
mod, you're a
really far
mod.
behind in this chat.
I do like going through the chat, like past conversation. You're like, what happened? Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is Specs. This is a 121.7 proof, and it is delicious.
It is one of the best bottles I've ever tasted.
Yeah. We asked a buddy to pick it up from Texas when he was down in Austin, and he was like looking around at places. I was like, dude, I know it's down there. If you can find it, please grab it for me. And he was like, all right, like nobody seems to have it. I was like, go to Specs, they'll have it. And he's like, how many do you want? And I'm like, okay. And it's like they have a regular one or they have a store pick. And I was like, store pick, let's go.
I wish we got 2 of these.
I
Because
know.
like
Well,
we didn't know it at the time.
we didn't know. We didn't know how good the cash strength would be because the regular one is delicious. But I mean, honestly, sometimes higher proof versions of certain brands can be a little unpalatable
Yeah.
in comparison.
If I could have a time machine, I would go back and I would buy another bottle of that.
There we go. YouTube.com/@StevenScone.
Yeah.
Steven is the best. I'm gonna get this. My
Look,
friend.
We have it.
Did you not see our video?
We have a review up. Watch it.
Yeah. So this is again, we've already allowed the peek into our bottle haul for the month, but this is my baby. This is my child. It is 6 years old.
Chris gave birth to it.
I did. Don't ask me how. I don't want to talk about it. But it is delicious.
Nancy
It is
Fraley
amazing.
and Jeffrey.
I'm going to prop this against me so I can open it up. It is beautiful. I'm so terrified of this dropping.
I know, me too.
I don't want to do it on the
hold the
live stream.
baby.
Can you hold this flap?
Yeah.
So it is beautiful and gorgeous, and it is. Let me move a little further this way. There we go. It is beautiful and gorgeous, and it is quite an accent piece for a collection. And it's just honestly so delicious. We are so happy to have it.
I wish Chris said this to me. Instead, he just says it to whiskey.
I don't say that to whiskey. It's only to this box. And I say nice things to you.
It's also like the perfect size. If it was like
Literally,
1 centimeter.
literally fits just within this space. If there was even a little bit of like some sort of material on the underside of it, like no way, not working. Last Friday in Charleston, amazing. Did you crack it open yet? Let us know. Snorting whiskey, new thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. If you're not snorting your whiskey, you're doing it wrong. Strangely enough, I tried. Still,
I hope that does not get clipped.
that's so good. Everyone's tagging each other. Almost caught up. I'm so sorry. JC man, happy to see you. No worries. We are Sherry Cast advent calendar.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Is it all sherry? That's crazy.
Mystery Space Side. That's got to be tasty.
Yeah.
So as we were catching up, I'm sorry if this is in the chat already. If you haven't entered the word bottles in all caps, you have a chance to win Michter's 10 Rye, Still Austin 5-year bottled and bond blue corn, and a third mystery pour if we can get to 75 likes. I'm going to go back in the other tab here. We're at 32. Those are rookie numbers. I see 36. All right. So if we can get to 75, invite your friends, invite your loved ones, use your burner accounts, get your grandma in here for all I care.
She's asleep, Chris.
Wake her up. Get her phone.
Yeah, steal her phone. She doesn't need it.
Winter Reserve. Sorry again if you answered this in the chat already. It's honestly delicious. It's low proof. It's 86. Notes of vanilla and caramel. I believe it's just the winter season harvest. It's pretty good. I mean, if it had more proof on it, it would probably be a staple in our collection. But if it's like the end of the night for like a relatively heavy, by heavy, I mean like multiple pours or like really high pours, you're just like, okay, or like high proof pours, you're like, I need something soft to kind of end the night with. That'll do it. It's still a flavor bomb. It's not going to blow out your palate any more than the higher proof stuff would have, but it's pretty rich in copious flavor considering it's relatively proof down.
Yeah.
Haven't had JT either. I wish I could help you out, man. We always have to get somebody to bring it for us.
I know. Every time.
Always and forever.
I saw that.
My mouth is always sweating. The 6-year, nope, it's sold out in about 30 seconds.
I know. So that was on Bourbon Outfitters, right?
Yeah, I had the notification. I set the reminder. I went to the site. It wouldn't load for a second, and then it was gone. Try and find the Tanager. I wish you luck, my friend. If you get a line on a couple, you please talk to me.
We should start seeing in Illinois soon.
Karen, Canadian Club 18-year. We actually haven't tried the Canadian Club in quite some time.
That's true.
I had some of the older expressions when I was at Longman and Eagle, but that was so long ago I don't even remember it. And also, hi Rose, thank you.
Hi Rose.
Thank you for joining us.
I've also had the like vodka whiskey from Canadian Club, and that's fine.
We are also old, very old.
Old.
I'm over 100 years old.
I am over 1,000 years old.
I don't blame you for it. Honestly, it's a really solid Christmas pour.
It is. It would be perfect on Christmas next to like a fireplace and you're just hanging out. Yeah, perfect.
Liked. Thank you, JC man. I really appreciate you. Multi-Scotch sherry cask, but some Canadian rye. Okay, Canadian finished in sherry sounds really interesting to me. I like rye finished in sherry. Irish, I can be kind of hit or miss with. I feel like the Canadian would almost be too sweet, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah.
On a live stream here, but forgot to subscribe and couldn't remember. Oh, well, you're here now, and that's what matters.
You got us.
And we really appreciate you. And you're here on one of the best nights to do it. If you enter bottles in the chat, you're giving away a Michter's 10 Rye, a Still Austin Blue Corn. And I may as well just update this at this point. Sorry, bear with me.
And a mystery pour.
I need to edit it. There we go. I had to take it away.
I also went in and liked our video from my personal account too, just so that you guys could get samples.
Yeah, we're cheating.
Well, I want them to get these things.
It's cheating so we can help you guys out.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care about this channel. I don't give a fudge about it.
Oh boy.
No, I'm just kidding.
I guess that's why I do all the editing, huh?
Hey, I care too much. Also, bottles in all caps.
Yes, bottles in all caps. This is unfortunately not acceptable.
Hello, Shane.
Shane. Oh, this is the. No, this is not the person that you know, right?
This is a different Shane.
Okay.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh boy. With a JT Melick and he's leaving with an Eagle Rare. Ah, very nice.
Nice.
I love JT Melick so much.
We saw big boys of Weller Special Reserve
Oh,
everywhere we were there.
Do you want to grab it?
No,
I'll grab it. So
I can grab it.
don't touch it.
I got it.
Okay. Well, you said you didn't want to grab it. We came back from Texas with this. This was $40. It's honestly insane. Like this thing is the size of my head. Like it's crazy.
We also need a regular size because we gave ours away.
Well, we're gonna get one, and we're also going to give it away.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a Christmas present for
Yeah.
my coworker.
I wish I could get more JT Melick. I do already have a backup, but I don't have a backup of this one.
This is what I truly want a backup of.
Yeah.
If we ever go to Louisiana, I'm like gonna make sure I spend all day
Oh,
at JT Melick.
Oh, we're absolutely going to their distillery. I will find out whatever like private reserve shit they have, and I will make sure that we have as much of it as we can fit in our suitcase. You guys are my kind of people.
Yay!
We're happy to have you here, Joe. Okay. So we are all caught up. Amazing.
Are we though?
I love this Michter's rye.
It's so good.
Their 10-year rye is easily, in my opinion, not to polarize everyone, it is significantly better than the bourbon. I normally don't love rye expressions from a brand, not a band.
Yeah, rye expressions from bands.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I mean, some bands have released bad expressions of rye, but that's another story. I don't always love the rye expressions from brands when they're doing like ultra premium stuff. They cheaters. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I just want to make sure that you guys get the bottles.
Oh,
But also, yeah, I'm a
Met you at the
cheater.
Papitron. Yes. I remember you.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You told me that you live just across the state border. Yeah, it's a pleasure to see you here.
Also, I'm gonna take my mic off for a second. Goodbye.
Oh, she's checking out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap.
Well, guys, it's just me and you now, so let's talk about all of Kat's tasting notes. So yeah, like I don't always love all of the expressions for brands that are like we're releasing a rye, like it's a premium version of it. I usually prefer the bourbons, and we usually both prefer the bourbons for a lot of these brands. But there's just something about the Michter's 10 rye that is unbelievably good. It's a hitter every single time I've had it. It's always really soft. You don't get a ton of rye spice. It's really easy to drink. And Michter's process with like all the heat cycling and everything, it just makes it so damn good. Ooh. We got some more joiners here. CJ, happy to see you. Always a pleasure to have you on here. Bottles, I don't know if it needs to be separate. That should probably be fine. The giveaway thing should probably still work with that. So this is honestly one of my favorite pours. I think we've chased this bottle for about 3 years, and we were kind of offered this as a cherry on top to getting this guy right here, the Pappy 20, and I mean, we couldn't be happier about it. Oh, she's back.
I'm back.
Guys, stop making fun of her tasting notes. No. I'm going to go around you. They said nothing but nice things.
Oh.
I didn't delete anything in the chat. Don't
Yeah,
worry
I'm
about
sure. I had to wash my hands for the 21st time today.
Steven, we love you too. You've always been a great supporter of this channel, and we're very happy to see you on each and every video's comments in the live stream. We Would love to do something with you at some point in time. If either we ever go to your area or you come up here, please let us know.
Where is Steven?
Was it Bama? It's not Alabama, right? Am I thinking of the wrong spot? Or is it Georgia? I just write 10-year for Woodman's raffle. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, this is this year's, I believe. I don't think Benny's would have given us the older one. Yeah, this is 2024. It's good. People still fanboy over the 2023 and the 2022.
Yeah.
It's solid.
It is. Yeah. It is so good.
Yes, whiskey the entire time she was gone.
I was just chugging a bottle.
Wow. Thanks, person 29. Thanks for outing me.
Chris, you're the worst.
Alabama. Yeah, sorry for a second. I kind of jumbled up the locations, but I'm glad I kind of had it narrowed down. Should we go into the final spicy pour?
Yeah, let's do it. This one I did not want to stop sipping. It's so good.
Guys, we're at 43 likes. We need I need more likes, more thumbs up.
I think this one's gonna get some likes.
Oh yeah, probably.
Should I like slide?
Yeah, do it. We'll rotate it. This is one that we haven't even put in our bottle haul video yet.
Ooh.
That
came off so easy. The guy that like checked us out put a little hole in the thing.
Yeah. So this is well, the paper was already ripped.
No, he ripped it.
No. Don't rip the paper. I said the paper's already ripped.
It was already ripped, yeah.
We when we got it, it was I mean, the guy that gave it to us was just like, "Oh, I'm just going to do a little tear here." And I was about to be like, "No, don't." And it was too bad. Like too late. Couldn't really do anything about it. But this is do we have more glasses? Or
no, this is it. Rinse yours.
I kind of want fresh glasses for this. Talk to the people.
Okay, I will talk to the people. All right, let's talk about Chris's terrible tasting notes and how he had none.
I'm still mic'd up, right?
I know, we did get a GTS. So this one was our splurge for the month along with the Tanager. But I can't. Did anyone else get BTAC in the chat? You get them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
So yeah, we let's go. This is our dream unicorn.
It is.
That we never in a million years thought that we would get. It is.
It's also our first BTAC.
Yeah. It is, well, not the first that we've tasted, but definitely the first that we've owned.
We've owned, yeah.
It's something we never thought we'd get, especially when Benny's moved to a drawing instead of doing like a true raffle. We thought like things are kind of skewed, like there's no way we'll be able to get it. Value destroyed. Might as well get rid of the bottle.
Yeah, throw it away. It's
all right,
trash.
You're right. We're gonna give the whole bottle away. No, I'm kidding.
And it's already open, so you can't flip it.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's true.
I also took a sip of it already.
Like that. Remember that dude Bottle Chug that we met?
Oh man. Well, so we met someone at the Antioch Wine and Spirits Pappy event, and he also has like a content, or he is a content creator on TikTok, and he'll literally just take all of these bottles and start chugging it.
Yeah, when I say chug, I mean like literally, like he'll take the cork off and he'll do this with it. And he was doing it with like Eagle Rare 17.
Yeah,
and like,
that's the most recent one I saw.
And like GTS and like a bunch of other stuff. And it was honestly really crazy. Oh, did you save the cap on it?
Yeah, it's over here.
Yeah, we did not scan this already, but it honestly just takes you to like an app or a PDF. And if you scan one,
How do you scan
NFC?
I have to download.
You have to enable the NFC on your settings.
I have to do that later.
Yeah.
I was trying to take a photo of it.
I'm the tech guy. She's
I'm the data and math person.
yeah. That's fine. I don't need to know numbers. I just need to know how to make it work.
This has a really nice smell.
So yeah, like we said, the bottle chug guy, Eagle Rare 17, George T. Stagg, William LaRue Weller, just like literally pulling rips from it right out of the bottle. And that's why if you watch the Pappy video, as soon as they say bottle chug, people start booing him because like, how dare you? Why would you do that with it? And it's kind of funny.
It gets likes.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Yeah. So, well, controversy does sometimes sell more than like genuine kind of stuff.
I
Like
think that is his genuine personality, though.
a trash goblin.
No. We have Shane on here. Shane's going to tell on us.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's fine. He knows what he's doing.
Don't tattle. If you tattle on us. No, I'm just kidding. You can say whatever you want.
He knows what he's doing. Just starting to hit the Northeast.
Nice.
At Costco. I hate everything whenever I hear stuff like that.
I just don't like when Tony talks. And no.
Hey, you can get out.
No, I love Tony.
Tony is a gem and it's gotten me so many things that I don't have the ability to get.
I joke, Tony, of course, but I don't like when you talk about all of the drops that are in your area.
Yeah, she hates that.
And I'm just like, why does our Costco suck?
Yeah, our Costco is the worst. The most we get is like, the Elijah Craig toasted rye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that was about it. I don't feel like we've gotten anything else good from our Costco.
Elijah Craig toasted rye. Yeah. We've gotten some like hard to find Japanese whiskeys at like lower cost. That has a flavor to it. The nose.
Don't you snort this whiskey.
Is cherry blossom.
Red Kayak, happy to see you. Also, Coy Hill from Woodman's. Man, you've had a really, really good month. That's crazy.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, honestly, you're doing it right. Whatever luck you have, you're using it. Snorting whiskey, yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh God, how quick would our sinuses just like shrivel
or get inflamed? Cheech, happy to see you in
Hello.
Here. If you haven't entered bottles into the chat yet, enter bottles, all caps, for a chance to win Michter's 10 Rye, Still Austin Blue Corn, 5-year bottled and bond, and mystery
pour. If we get to 75 likes.
Yes.
I feel like if you put 50, that would have been more reasonable.
No.
See, we're almost 50.
Yeah, we're at 47. If we can get to 47, we can get to 75. I believe in you. Talk to your friends. Talk to your loved ones. Talk to your grandma. Wake her up from her nap.
Yeah, it's not a nap, honey. It's a deep sleep.
You'd be surprised. My grandma was a night owl. Sorry, we already did that one.
Well, she also was a night worker.
Costco.
Too.
I hate that. Yeah, I like my soul almost left my body for a moment. Honestly, I wish you could have seen the expression that I was making.
What did you do?
I was like swooning backwards. I literally thought I was gonna fall backwards for a second.
See, you do these for whiskey, but you didn't do it for.
Oh boy, this isn't doing it for me.
It does have a really nice nose. It's like sawdust.
Tell your stalker to hit the like button.
Your stalker.
Call them and say, look, I'm willing to ignore the restraining order for a moment if you just hit that like button.
Your love child.
Yes.
Your second family. Each one of them. Tell them to go.
Yes, this is our true sense of humor. We're just so dark, but we laugh it all off.
I know it's so late for some people too, and they're like trying to wind down, and we're like, no, it's party time now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. big old gosh, you know?
My face hurts now.
I know, mine does too. I feel like I'm so red.
We got 49 guys. If we can't make it to 75, I do have a backup option for you. If we can make it to at least 60,
Oh,
I will give you a runner-up second prize. It is going to, should I tell the people what it is?
sure.
I will give you,
For 75 likes.
let me take away the
I know, no one can see it.
this guy. This guy, one of our favorite pours of the year.
It's so good. It'll be
Um,
your favorite part of the year too.
You know you want
You know
it.
you want
You know
it.
you
Oh
want
my god.
Come on, guys.
We're I mean, that's such a sneaky way. Um, also, I saw CJ's question.
Make some careers.
Honestly, I don't know why you don't have a few.
How do we like the old Overhaul 10 versus 11? She doesn't like it as much.
I don't like
I
it.
enjoy it, but I feel like it needs more time to open up. It's good, but it needs a little bit of time.
I don't wanna ruin my palate
I
of GTS
Yeah,
right now.
it needs more time either in the bottle or in the glass. There's just so much more peanut, and I guess maybe like a tiny bit of dill, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer the 10 a little bit more. This one is just like all the classic Jim Beam, like roasted peanuts and peanut shell kind of vibe. And I don't mind it, but it's not what I was expecting after trying the 10.
Yeah. It's okay. It's
Ooh.
I would definitely go to
up.
the 10 before I would go to the 11.
Oh, that's a tough trade, but I would do it too. Also, hey, show me the proof.
Do you think that Old Overholt was doing a Spinal Tap reference for this one?
Appreciate you, Tom.
Thank
We
you.
like to keep it light, but also a little dark, apparently.
Very dark. Have you met us?
Yeah, that's true. We are fairly dark, but it's like a funny kind of dark. There's like a Coy Hill at a local raffle.
Ooh,
I mean, I'm a little jealous. There's no greater
that's a
feeling of getting a Coy Hill when you don't know if you're gonna get anything at all. I probably would have held it up, like, at the end of
Simba.
yeah, or, like, the sports montages at the end of movies where, like, they win and they're, like, closing out, like, the champion thing, and they're, like, holding up the trophy, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah!" Yeah, or they're holding up the person that, like, did the final pitch or the final throw, the final catch, and they're just, like, hoisting them up. The person's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." That's how I feel whenever we win stuff from raffles, and usually I'm, like, kind of shaking.
There there are still a lot of stipulations around Jack Daniel's too, where people just have very negative thoughts towards the brand,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Keep them. I want the coin."
Sorry, I skipped over this one. Yes, that is the
Yes.
2024.
It is.
This one is 125.9 proof.
We don't have the highest proof, but it is a tasty bugger.
Yes. We originally weren't going to give any of this out, but as you saw in our last month's video, we did a backup. Now, the more the merrier. We want to send it out and have other people try it. I do prefer the 10 more than the 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Tony, the more that you and I talk, the more I realize our palates are pretty aligned. So that makes me happy to hear that.
You guys can just move in with each other.
All right.
I'll move
Goodbye.
in Tony's way.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You and Tony can have a channel. I'll go away.
That would actually be a really interesting channel. Not to say that ours isn't. It's just comparatively, it would be like really fascinating. Probably just never stop filming because you're just like you just want to go in the room and drink, and then we'll just talk. I did hear something about different warehouses, different elevators, stuff like that, but I didn't follow it too much. I try not to get lost into too much of the like science. Then it loses a little bit of the magic for me. You know, like I ignored which warehouses are cycled in Old Forester for a while because I like the surprise of not knowing what's in the bottle. But that changed this year.
Yeah.
That changed a lot.
Cutlass changed my mind a lot. He knows a lot.
Yeah, if you're not already following Cutlass High Proof, he's an amazing dude. He's really nice, super friendly. We talk all the time. We love just kind of talking shop about the business, about what's dropping in everyone's areas.
Yeah.
He's really solid dude. Cutlass High Proof, he's amazing. Definitely recommend checking out his channel and checking out his reviews. Sorry, that comment is not for me. I want a sample, no need to ship. As Pob and what about Bob? Don't hassle me, I'm local. All right. Yes, we will definitely meet up with you and get you that. A bunch of friends that say, go hit the like button. You're doing the Lord's work, Mr. Mom.
You really are.
This is what Jesus would want. We're at 51. I need to get at least to 60.
I feel like 60 is a good goal.
Yes.
It's 9 more.
And then if we don't hit 75 for this one, then what we will do is we'll save this for a future.
Maybe our Christmas one?
Yeah.
Or day after Christmas?
Yeah, day after Christmas.
If you need something tasty for New Year's.
Or if you didn't get the gift that you wanted, you can get the gift you didn't know you were going to get.
Yeah, that's true.
So this has been fun. Honestly, I really enjoy this. What are your favorites of these? Give me top 2.
Do I have to?
Yes.
It's like picking children.
You always have a favorite one.
I asked my mom that. I was like, which of your children are your favorite? And she's like, I can't choose. And I'm like, that means I am not your favorite. But okay, I know this is going to be controversial, but I think
it's this one.
Yes. I think the Michter's 10 is in front of the George T. Stagg. I think this is my number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, you're doing the full ranking.
Yeah.
I said pick 2, but that's
whatever. Fine. I'll do the full ranking. This one's the bottom, at least for now. It just isn't wowing me. Maybe I'll try it again, but after having like the Still Austin and the E.H. Taylor, it's just like. Meh, meh.
So mine is going to be pretty easy. In that order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never thought that I'd like Still Austin more than E.H. Taylor.
This one has a really nice flavor, like cherry cobbler, like you said, but it's just not above the blue corn.
Yeah, definitely not. I promise to share him, Kat.
You can take him.
Kat's not into sharing.
I don't care
about some things. She can be a little competitive.
I am very competitive, but if I'm gonna lose, I'm just gonna lose.
Oh yeah, that is a Michter's 10. We are giving a sample away.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple more minutes here. Let's call it
like 9:55.
Yeah, or well, our time 9:55. We'll do a couple more.
We would have to go backwards in time for Tony.
Yeah, Tony. We'll do the giveaway tomorrow, your time. No, so we're gonna give you till 9:55, and then we're gonna start to do the giveaway.
We did recently, which just dropped, our friends at Shy Spirit Guys. We did a podcast for them where we did their full lineup of Breckenridge. I highly recommend listening to it. It does have some good laughs in it, but in the middle of it, I like held Chris's hand and the host just stops and he's like, oh, like I just have to like take a second and listen or like watch you guys. And I'm like, ew, don't look at us.
Yeah, he's like, there's something magical happening.
And it's not the Breckenridge. I can promise you that.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting episode for sure.
Yeah. I think we did do a really good job at like giving some like honest feedback towards the brand.
And here's the thing too, like we don't want to just dump on a brand. Like we gave pretty honest notes, but we also don't really want to just like blow smoke.
Yeah.
We don't want to just lie. We don't want to do any of the fake stuff. We kind
Like,
of held
yummy.
back some of what we would have said out of sake of like not trying to offend and not being like overtly negative. And then as soon as like the other people on the episode were starting to kind of let go, I was like, oh, okay, we can just be honest here. I was like, all right, I'm still going to try to find a silver lining for some of this and show like what instances these things would be good for. But like, honestly,
Yeah.
so it's a really good time. We crack a bunch of jokes. There's some doggos kind of fighting throughout it. So you'll hear a couple of squeaks and a couple of funky corgi noises.
It's also audio too, so it's nice if you just want to listen to something.
Yeah, they're on Spotify. If you didn't follow them after our last guest appearance where we, gave them a shout out, is Shy Spirits guys on all of your basic streaming things for music. So you should have no problem finding it.
Yeah, they're awesome. We also have another episode coming out pretty soon for a local Illinois brand, which isn't entirely whiskey, but it blew us away.
It honestly slaps.
It is so good. Especially if you're a rum drinker. I highly recommend subscribing to them.
Follow Steven Scone.
Follow him.
He's also great. Really cool dude. Really nice. Always a blast to talk to you. Did anyone get the Benny Stag store pick?
We have a line.
I reached out to someone.
We have a friend.
We have it being held somewhere at a place that does things like that. I can't tell you where because spoilers. But yeah, we there are actually 2 picks that are out right now, which is crazy.
We have the hazmat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the hazmat one is 70.5 proof. And from my understanding, there's maybe only 200 barrels, or sorry, not barrels. There's only 200 bottles in that barrel. So it's one that we're probably going to wait a little while to open.
Small production of 200 barrels. Also,
Yes,
we just
very,
picked up,
very small batch.
it's not bourbon. But if you are a rum drinker, we picked this up at Benny's recently. It is so good.
Yeah,
I'm definitely cracking that open around Christmas.
Yeah, Rum Jam is really good. It's solid. I definitely recommend it. We won't get too much into the rum content right now, but like as we're chasing all these bottles and we're like, finding it really fascinating to get our hands on all of these, every once in a while we need just kind of a flavor bomb that is something slightly different so we don't get palate fatigue.
Palate
fatigue. So we don't get palate fatigue. So we're just constantly trying to, test our palates to make sure that we're always trying new things, always growing, always expanding our perception of spirits.
That one is so good. It has really nice notes. And I think it was only $50, which is not bad.
40.
$40.
Yeah, it's really good. Rum honestly might be the next best great thing.
We might have to pivot this to bonding over rum.
Yeah, no thank you. I don't want to start to go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to do all the R&D and research. Maybe we'll kick the can on this. Tony actually had us try a rum store pick that really blew us away. I literally asked him, like, is this BTAC? Like, I've never tasted anything like this. Is this a release I haven't tried? And he was like, wow, it's crazy that you think that because this is actually rum. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
That was crazy.
So
it was so good.
Yeah, it's definitely worth trying. What is the hazmat pick? It is a Stag store pick. It's a 70.5 proof. It's a Benny's pick. There's 2 that are out right now. I think the other one's like 67 point something. I don't know how they wiggled getting 2 Stag barrels out of them. Maybe because one was a shorty or slightly shorter.
They also have a ton of stores, so I'm sure they like can get a few more.
Interesting. I think that's. I don't see them getting and releasing all of it all at the same time, like the Benny Store picks and the regular stag. I'm thinking it's going to be like another 2 weeks before we get it. Like I'm talking about the very end of the year. Like, will that be the 26th, like right after Christmas? I think that's when it's probably going to come out. Yeah, Roniscalco 18-year single barrel rum. That's the one. It was absolutely delicious.
So good.
Man, I love this stag so much. This GTS is amazing.
It's delicious. Oh, we have 53 likes.
Guys, we are at 9:55. I have to call it.
We have to call it.
It is time to do the drawing. So if you haven't entered bottles, that is wrong.
That is so wrong. Please enter bottles into the chat. It says we only have 5.
I'm going to refresh it.
Okay. It is weird sometimes. It's like, you put it into.
Yeah.
You have to click the thing.
I'm going to leave that one alone. We're going to pretend that Kat didn't say that. Yeah, there's something glitching out with this. Bear with us a second here.
You could just type bottles in again. Whoever is on the live stream still.
Yes, one last chance. Everyone, if you're still watching, type in bottles.
Bottles.
All caps. Yeah, that's weird. It's only saying that there's 8 people that entered it.
I saw them coming in. Let's give it a second. Bottles.
Bottles.
Oh, I saw Clint in here too. I didn't see him until now.
Ooh. I hope you get it too.
I hope so too.
Maybe we can do a little handshake. Do store pick for store pick. Antioch, yeah. Interesting. They said that they get it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Is that their BTAC one?
So the way that it usually works, I probably shouldn't say this all out loud. Local stores get it first. Bigger stores get it after that. It's kind of staggered in like a wave of 3 weeks. Local stores will get theirs before anywhere else. Let's see. Bottles.
All caps.
Bottles. There we go. I'm going to try this again and see if this fixes this giveaway tool.
Sometimes StreamYard can just be.
There we
go. That's good. How many do we have on the live?
We have too many.
34. I know there's a few more people. Matt, let's go. Come on.
35. Yep. I'm going to refresh it again. I know this has to be inaccurate. There's no way that only 24 people put in bottles. It still says 24.
All right.
This is the last chance here. If you haven't put it in, I am refreshing this giveaway tool
for the last time. I am saying.
And if it doesn't, if you haven't put it in, then the chance is gone.
All right, let's go.
All right. So the first one for the Still Austin Blue Corn is Renee Barr.
Yay! Oh, please email me at bonding over.
First, let us know you're in the chat.
Yeah, that's true.
Renee Barr.
Can you click over?
Renee Barr, are you here?
Renee. They have to be here. If they put their name in.
Renee, are you out there? Is there anybody out there?
Just smile if you can hear me. There we go. Email me at bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com with your address, and I will send over an option
Well, I did say it was for the Still Austin Blue Corn.
or the mixers?
No, I said for the Still Austin Blue Corn.
Is it?
That's fine. We'll give you an option.
It did it says Michter's 10 or Still
I said
Austin.
the first one we were giving away. Either way,
Oh, sorry.
tell us which one you want. Let us know in the email, and we will get that sample to you. All right. So then, how about this? Since we didn't get to the likes that we want, and we're not doing the Coy Hill, and we're not doing the spicy one, let's give away.
The E.H. Taylor?
Yeah. Let's do let's do the Overholt 11. Maybe give somebody a different option. So if they weren't able to get it and they have the 10,
Okay.
they can compare it to.
Next.
Next. Yes, we're doing it. Sorry.
All right, let's go.
All right. Next one. Again, we are going for one of these three. If you win, let us know in the email and pick your poison.
I do love the oh,
Ooh, Lou the Fourth. If you're in here, let us know.
Bonding Over Bourbon at podcast.com.
See, Renee gets it.
Right? Still Austin. This one is such a good bottle.
It's
It is
really good.
so good.
Renee, Lou, there we go. Lou, well,
The person can pick between the.
this is being overly complicated.
It's fine.
Lou, would you rather have the Overholt or the Michter's?
Do 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 do.
Do,
Do 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 do. Bing a bing bong and bong and bing.
This is really what it's like having ADHD.
And a ding and dong. This is literally what I do while I'm cooking. Yeah,
Michter's
good choice.
All right. So this last one, Lou wants mellow corn.
We do have mellow corn if you really
No,
want it.
No, if somebody wants mellow corn, we'll give them the whole bottle. I
Some
don't care.
places you can't get it.
All right. So we're going for. What about this? We'll expand it. The last person gets to choose between the two of these. So
That's what I said.
we should relook at how to do this later. All right. So the last person is Luz Miller. Luz, are you in here? I mean, you want mine? I'll give it to you. I like it every once in a while.
His boss used to give him shots of warm mellow corn.
Yeah, it was cursed. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Liz, let us know which one you want. Do you want the Overholt 11 or do you want the E.H. Taylor single barrel?
Or do you want rum? Just kidding.
I mean, Steven, if you want it, I could probably just give it to you.
Can we send open bottles though?
The Taylor.
Taylor. Okay.
All
You got it.
So again, reach out to us at bondingoverbourbonpodcast@gmail.com. If you can't remember, the link is on our main page. This has been really fun.
This has been great.
Yeah.
This has been so fun. It has been such a long week and I was looking so forward to this live stream and I appreciate everyone sticking with our craziness. And I hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah. Next time we do a giveaway, we're going to do a second pass. If we can get to a certain amount of likes, we're going to give away some of our more sought after stuff.
Yeah.
These are all really great and awesome, but we would love to give some of our other stuff out.
Yeah.
Especially stuff that we don't mind parting with, like Coy Hill we love, but we'd love to share with other people now that we have a backup. I mean, hell, we might even do like some of our more sought after stuff. That'll kill me if I say this one. So
oh my god, I just knocked over my glasses. I was so upset. But our next live stream is going to be December 26th, the day after Christmas. So
we're coming straight from Vegas and then doing a live stream.
We are gonna be all in, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, we might pull some of the bottles that we get while we're out there. And then if you watch our live, you'll get a leg up on our bourbon hunting videos that'll be coming out after that. You'll get a leg up on our bottle haul. You'll be able to kind of peek behind the curtain and see what we'll be doing for vacation.
Yep.
So this is the last time that we're going to see you before Christmas. So whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate,
Happy
we
holidays,
hope you have a
all.
wonderful season. We'll do our best to get these samples out of here by the end of the week.
Yep.
You guys are great. You made us laugh. We absolutely love you. And we will catch you next time.
Bye.